of mine was living with us. He's a very nice guy, you know, with glasses, a serious guy. And he says one weekend that I'm gonna go with my friends over to Scotland and we're gonna drink and party and everything, you know. Just enjoy, you know. So they went off and they went to the pub and they were drinking, you know. He got really pissed. He says, I'm gonna go out for a walk, and he went out the back of the bar and then he fell into a fucking stream, you know. It was like really cold in the winter, but it wasn't deep, so he just hit his head and he stood up and he says, oh, where am I, you know, like really drunk, and it was fucking cold, freezing. It was the middle of the winter in Scotland. So he says he got out from the little stream and started walking, and he tried every door, you know, on the street. He might get into somewhere, you know, like subconsciously just looking for somewhere to lay down or something. And one of the houses opened, so he get inside, walked upstairs, you know, and he lay down in the bed, you know. And the next minute he woke up, two guys, fuck you, get out, you know, just what the fuck is it, you know. So he jumped up, down the stairs, the two guys after him, you know, out the street, and it was a street, he had to run off on the street, and they were after him, fuck off, you know. So he's running up, and then finally he got away, you know. And then, but the thing, he realized that he had no trousers. He left the trousers and the wallet and everything in the house. How he didn't know. Maybe he just pulled it down when he lay down, you know, or something that fell off. Or he didn't remember. He was really drunk. This was like 3 o'clock in the morning, freezing cold, no pants on.
Oh my god!
There's a guy with a big beard and glasses, you know, weird look. And so he says, all right. He's walking down the street again and knocking on the doors 4 o'clock in the morning, and one guy opened the door. He's opened the door. He said, what can I do for you? I said, I'm sorry, can you call me a taxi? And he says, but why are you not wearing trousers? And he says, I don't know. So they slammed the door, you know, he didn't call the taxi. And he kept walking on. And he get to a supermarket, not supermarket, it's like a non-stop shop, you know. And there was an old lady, and he says he walks in no trousers, you know, just underpants, you know, freezing, you know. And I said, I'm sorry, would you mind calling the police? And he says, oh, no problem, no. And he picks up the phone. Hello, police? Yeah, there's a gentleman here. He got mugged. They even took his trousers. So the police came. And then they said, oh, we've been looking for you, you know. They took him in, and the two guys, they didn't start a case against him, right? Because they find out, you know, poor guy was just drunk, he didn't know what's the story. So they gave him back the trousers, and then the police took him back to the hotel, and they were knocking on the door like 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, and all his friends in the hotel room, they were smoked before and drank and, you know, everything. And who's that? Police! And he's standing outside, and he knew what was going on, and he could hear the bottles, you know, and bring this, you know. And then like 5 minutes later, opening the door, yes, I can help you, you know, and this is your friend, take him, you know. So that's the end of the story.
Oh wow!
Nice one, man. Like same happened with me once. Not same exactly.
No, it's
nothing happened like that. But I was I was going to my tuition. I was in 8th class. So I was walking up the stairs, and like stairs were like little washed out, and it's wet and everything. So I had like 2-3 books in my hand. So I was about to just ring the bell like that. So I was just about to ring the bell, and suddenly a book fell from my hand. So it fell down on stair. So I was like, let's pick it. I just picked up my book and I slipped. Suddenly when I fell from the stair, there's this girl who came like, just turned around to that stair, because stairs are like that. I'm standing here, and the girl just came around and I came from there. And I fell. Obviously I'm not gonna not here.
Oh, yeah.
huh?
We don't understand nothing.
He felt on the boobs, on the...
Obviously, when you're gonna fall, you just don't know. You cannot
You just
fall like that.
You just instinct.
Instinct is like this. You're gonna fall like that. And I.
What did you do to you?
Dude, she slapped me, man.
Yeah, in India, it's not accident. It's a serious offense.
Yeah, man, it's not. I was in 8th standard. I know nothing about shit. That time I was like pretty too innocent to like, and I was like, I'm so sorry, sister, but that's not my mistake. Like,
Sister, it was a nun.
now that was a joke. No, she was not.
Sister, as a nun.
Like, I was calling her sister because she was pretty, you know,
Like sister.
elder,
Okay.
very elder, with like huge.
What?
Nothing, man.
Nothing, okay. Huge what? Nothing.
So, yeah, it was bad. Then I didn't go to tuition. I just went back home and I slept because after a slap, it was like a very nice school, man. It was a nice sleep after that. So I slept. That's what happened with me.
Good story.
Yeah, I was a kid.
You have any story? You have any story?
I don't know.
Any funny story that happened in your life? His life is like something that was really like.
Really funny story. I can't think of it. It's hard to think of.
Just tell your experience with anything that you were in shit.
I have not a funny story, but a story when I got held at gunpoint by 5 men in balaclavas with guns and knives
Where?
in Ibiza.
In Ibiza. Where's in
Ibiza. Spain.
Ibiza.
Yeah,
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
Yeah.
You got kidnapped?
Ibiza. You were
Yeah.
taken by 5 gunmen.
But yeah,
How?
they came into where I was staying with my friend, and there's 5 men,
In a hotel or
all in
something?
balaclavas. No, it was like a rented place where we were staying with these other family, and they'd all gone out, and they ran in, had guns and knives, like grabbed us by our arms, and, like dragging us around the house, like
Oh, it's
had
not
gun to
funny.
my head. No, but a story.
Serious.
And
This is serious.
they like
They wanted to rob the house. Basically.
yeah.
Dude,
they
let
took
us
everything
listen to the
out.
story.
And then my other friend was in like another room, and they took us into his room, and then like threw us all on the bed and had us like sitting there, and were basically just like taking everything, but we didn't have anything to take, and so they were just like asking us like, where's the money, and we were like, well, we don't have any money, cool. And then so they just had us there for ages,
Look,
and they
kid.
didn't understand that they thought that I could speak Spanish, because I like knew a few words, and so they were like, the Spanish girl doesn't know how to, like, isn't telling us the truth, because I was like saying I didn't understand what they were asking for, and then they were there for like 3 hours or something, just with us, like questioning us, interrogating us, and then they like kept them coming in and out of the room, so we didn't know when they'd left, and then after like 3 hours, then the police came in, and we were like, like hugging.
So
all
they
the
called
police.
them.
No, the police, they didn't catch them, but the people next door had rang like a panic alarm because they could hear us screaming.
Okay.
And then, yeah,
And
and then
then
so
they
the
came.
police came, we were like hugging the policemen, we were like, what are
You
you
must,
doing?
you must
Get
be
up.
died after this experience, man.
Yeah.
After like 2-3 days, you're just numb
Huh?
and thinking about the life, man.
I was there with 2 friends, and then my brothers were there as well. But in different ages. I was 14.
This is not funny. Yeah. Sorry.